little weird to be filming for you guys since it has been such a long time since I've been able to get to it, but here I am. I've missed you all so much and I am so excited to be filming another writing vlog for you guys. So if you guys are not new to my channel, you may know that in my past writing videos I was working on my YA court royal fantasy book, which I fondly refer to as Project CG. This was a project that I first began in NaNoWriMo of last year, so Nano of 2023, and I am currently still in the first drafting stage, almost about to hit the midpoint. However, because it has been a little while since I've come forth to you guys, it's been a while since I've given you all an update on that project, and I have to say that I love Project CG so much. Like, there's so much about that book that I love, and it's just really fun and just a different writing project that I really feel like challenges my skills as a writer. And so I'm really excited to see where that book goes and excited to finish the first draft. However, as I kept working on that project, it kind of got less and less exciting, not because I wasn't excited about the project, but not only was I in a writing slump but also a reading slump. And I don't know about you guys, but personally, if I stop reading, then writing gets harder for me, especially when I'm trying to force myself to work on a specific project. And I noticed that was what I was doing constantly when I was working on Project CG. And I believe that's a major reason why it's taken me so long to film another video for you guys, because even though I love Project CG and I really want to finish it, preferably as soon as possible, the writing was beginning to feel forced. And at least in my experience, forced writing is not always good writing. So I ultimately decided to shelve Project CG for now to instead focus on revising Project Evergreen, which, if you guys are familiar with my channel, you will know that is my YA portal fantasy novel that I wrote during NaNoWriMo of 2022. And my current goal for that novel is to currently revise it and polish it so that way it is completely not eligible, but so that it is ready for me to query and pursue traditional publishing with. So ultimately, that is the final destination or the goal for Project Evergreen. Now, it is the first book in a duology, which is a 2-book series, but I'm only working on the first book because what they kind of recommend for querying, if you're not familiar with traditional publishing, is that you only work on the first book in a series and query that, and whilst you're querying, work on a second book to kind of get your mind off of it. And Project CG was that project for a long time, and while I thoroughly enjoyed that, it was starting to get to a point where I was forgetting to revise Project Evergreen completely. So I'm honestly happy that I shelved it because it solved both of the dilemmas that I was facing at the time of my writing slump. It helps to give me some space from Project CG and hopefully refill my creative well and give me some more inspiration for that story. And I can currently edit Project Evergreen and revise it and make it the best I can be so that I can then present that to beta readers and hopefully agents when I query to hopefully get that book traditionally published very soon. So the game plan for today's vlog is going to be to continue working on revising Project Evergreen and getting it ready for beta readers. And I'm currently on chapter 6, as you guys saw in that little montage that I did. And not only am I going to be looking for prose in this vlog, so the quality of the words, but I'm also still kind of mixing that in with developmental edits. So I'm trying to get a lot done in this one read through, and even though it seems like a lot, I really am loving like the parts that I'm rewriting and everything like that. I feel that my book is truly improving, and I can really see that even in the new content that I'm just spitting out upon this revision. So I'm really excited, and it really kind of builds up that passion for Project Evergreen that I already had, but it's even more intense in this moment, and I'm just so excited to see where it goes within the next few months. So yeah, I'm going to get back with you guys when we get home and have you guys join me for another writing sprint. But as always, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. It really helps me and our community out so much. And without further ado, let's get into the writing vlog. Hi. So it is the next day from the clip that you guys saw in the beginning of this video, and I'm currently at my desk about to start writing. So I kind of gave you guys an update on the last clip about what I will be working on, and that is currently revising Project Evergreen and getting it ready for beta readers. And I am currently on chapter 7. It's a pretty fun chapter. I would say this is pretty much right after the inciting incident, or kind of like in the middle of that whole beat. So I'm kind of taking my time with this and going through it with a fine-tooth comb, just trying to make sure everything is as polished as it can be at this point in the draft. So I'm about to do a writing session, and I'm just gonna get some writing done and see how much I can do within that time frame. Alright, you guys, so I am back. It has been a few hours since you guys saw me doing my writing session, and overall it went really well. I only really got through about 1/4 of the chapter, if that much, to be honest, but I'm really proud of what I edited and what I added to that section. So overall, I feel like it was pretty productive. I'm making steady progress within this revision, and I'm super excited to continue the Project Evergreen series and really give you guys a preview into my process. But I thought it would be a fun idea just to kind of wrap up the video if I showed you guys an excerpt from Project Evergreen. This is one that I worked on yesterday or the day before, and I really like this scene in particular because it's one of the first scenes between my protagonist and her love interest, and it's kind of like banter / back and forth they're having with each other, and I think it's just really cute to kind of observe their dynamic. I feel like with every single draft that I write of Project Evergreen, it only gets me one step further to knowing my characters as if they're real people, and my main character and her love interest are no exception to that. And this is just a really cute interaction between them that I thought would be fun to share with you guys. And just in case if you're worried about spoilers, I specifically picked a section of the book in which we kind of get a preview into their relationship, since it is a major side plot in the book. However, it's not really going to spoil any of the plot, and so I just wanted to give that little disclaimer. This is what you wanted to show me? Jean raises a brow and almost laughs. If I hadn't intended to, you wouldn't be standing here. And why should I trust you, Davies? Give me a reason. His lips are sealed, though his eyes say everything, along with his silence. And then he breaks it. Give me a reason you shouldn't. My eyes narrow. You claim to know who I am before you know my name. Jean chuckles, his head bobbing when it stops. And whose fault is that? Silence. For a boy who speaks faster than he thinks, you always have an answer. And for a girl whose words are altered art, perhaps you think too much. Yeah, and so that's the scene. I hope you guys liked it. I think it's really helpful and enriching as a writer, even if it's short excerpts, to read that to your audience or even your family or whoever you're comfortable with, even if it's just in a small portion, because it really kind of gets rid of the imposter syndrome that a lot of writers face, and it also allows you to hear your writing out loud, which I personally find really helpful. All right, you guys, so I believe that is all for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and to all my current subscribers, I want to thank you all so much for your support, even during the break that I took from making content for my channel. If you enjoyed it and you are not already a member of our fantastic growing community, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really does help out so much, and I appreciate all of your support. My dog is currently sitting at my feet. If you guys did not know, I recently got a puppy. His name is Victory. Say hi, Sea Bunny. Hi. Hi. Say hi to the camera. Say hi. Say hi, Sea Bunny. My goal is and help me stick to it is to try to post a video on my channel every single week. I don't want to set a day in stone, but once a week is my goal. If you have made it to this point in the video, comment down below a rose emoji, but not the dying rose. A live rose would be nice. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.